here. Cassie B. Powers everywhere. We're not talk about it. Last weekend, I wasn't there. I am back. But I must say, Cassie, I am proud of you. I was in Wayland, Ontario. Don't ask me what I was doing in Wayland, Ontario, but I was on a business trip. And let's get straight to it. Big shout out to Ocean Beat Records. Shout out to you guys, Ocean Beat Records. Big shout out to Nathaniel Clark as well. They were on the show, and Cassie, just tell me about like how it was,
Yeah, so the first interview was with Nathaniel Clark, and he basically talked to us about his passion for music, where it stems from, what he's doing. He also teaches. He gives piano lessons to kids. He talked about how his mom is one of his biggest supporters. And then Ocean Beats Records was just getting to know them better, their concept, how they got the name and stuff. They were really both of them good interviews. I really did enjoy getting to know Nathaniel Clark and Ocean Beats Records.
That's amazing. And what's I would say the biggest takeaway you got from them? Like something you wouldn't expect out of them. You know what I mean? Like, was there any like surprises? During meeting them, anything you didn't think? Like for example, they probably like their favorite color or something that doesn't look too obvious.
Well, I would say for Nathaniel Clark, it says nowhere that he's a teacher. Yeah, so I was taken away by the fact that he gives lessons to people.
Okay.
Like, he loves composing, playing piano. Like, piano is his life. But he also teaches. Like, he's giving back to other kids who kind of have that dream as well.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. And Ocean Beats Records, I guess it's just, my biggest question for them is how, like, who thinks of naming something Ocean Beats? Like, where do they get that from? And Christian was basically saying how he was just talking to his sister, and they randomly he wanted to call it something wavy.
Wavy.
Yeah, and so they're like ocean, like the ocean.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why don't we just call it Ocean Beats Records?
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say those are the two aspects that kind of took me by surprise.
Well, this show today, we got a lot of stuff going on. It's Caravana Weekend, OVO Fest. We're going to talk about relationships.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about WWE pay-per-views. And we're going to talk about power. Michael Jordan responding to LeVar Ball, which is very interesting. And as well as that, our guest for next week.
Yeah.
So without further ado, it's Caravana Weekend. To all of our Ottawans that went down to Toronto, be safe. Have a great time down in Toronto. Enjoy it. If you guys are going to OVO Fest, make sure y'all take a picture of Drake. Tell them, listen, the Power Circle is one of the hottest podcasts in Ottawa. And they got the flyest hosts out here, you know what I'm saying? Like Cassie B and Reggie Cash. I said Cassie B and touch my chest. That's so messed up. But pretty much that's what it is. You guys have fun. I've never been to Caravana, actually.
Same here. I've never been.
I feel like if I would ever go to Caravana, I'd be like, I don't know, like kind of like overwhelmed because when there's so many people, like just going to Toronto on a random Tuesday in like January is lit.
Yeah.
Like you can go to Toronto on January 14th. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing January 14th, and it's crazy. So imagine today, like on a day like this, where everybody from not just Canada, but like from the States are coming down. Like I was in Toronto last weekend, and to get to, I would say, for example, the stop sign, which is right in front of me, probably took me like 10 minutes. So like imagine today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, guys, have fun at Caravana. Enjoy. Wrap it up. Be safe. Don't do drugs. I have to do my cue. Like I have to, and that's pretty much it. So let's get the show going, Cassie. Relationship question number 1.
Can relationships that start in the summer last over time? So, like, when you have a summer fling, does that have a chance of surviving the rest of the year? Or more than that?
I'm gonna say yes. I think our relationships, it doesn't matter when you start it. It's just who starts it, right? I feel like, of course, right? Like we're in a generation where, we have cuffing season, we have single season, and all those type of seasons. But at the end of the day, all we do is we gotta make sure that, listen, the person that we're dating or the person we want to get to know is genuine. It's not just for a time. But with that being said, we are in 2017. We are in an era where it's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I blame Netflix for half of our relationship and marital problems. I'm not married, but I'm just saying a lot of issues nowadays is because of Netflix. Netflix and chill messed us up. You wanna know why? Because before, back in 2010, it was just come home and watch a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's like, damn it. Like, he puts the Netflix on, he expects something. So like nowadays, no, for real, but think about it this way now. Nowadays, as a guy, you gotta be very, very, very smart. You gotta be like, listen, now, we're gonna come over and we're gonna chill. It's like, okay, so there's no Netflix in it. But just because there's no Netflix in it, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But Netflix, that's what it is. But again, I believe that relationships can last. And so, Cass, I feel like there's a certain process when it comes to dating a girl during the summer before cuffing season, right? What's the process?
Well, okay, so, my opinion on that too is I also think that it depends who you're seeing over the summer.
Yeah.
Because I too, if I'm dating someone, I just started dating someone in the summer, I would hope that the goal is to continue it.
Yeah.
But for some people it's not the case because of cuffing season. You know, they have their summer fling, and then they have cuffing season, which apparently started August 1st this month. So there's an entire process, and I got this from the Shade Room. The Shade Room gives a lot of good resources, and so this is cuffing season, guys. So August 1st to 31st is scouting period. So until August 31st, you know, guys and girls get to scout, you know.
So girls scout too.
I don't think it's just guys.
Okay.
You know. So scouting is until August 31st. And then September 1st to September 30th is drafting.
This is scary. The drafting process is what scares me. Because literally you have 29 days to draft somebody. So that means there's no loyalty for 29 days.
Yeah.
But I don't believe that. I believe that drafting season for a guy is 15 days max. I don't need 29 days to choose who I'm going to be cuddling with for the whole winter. Because the girl I'm going to choose to cuddle with for the whole winter, I know she beat out another set of 15 serious, solid women. You feel me? But 30 days, girls, please tell me. Girls, it must be guys. It must be guys. Maybe I messed up my numbers. It must be, we must use 29 days. But girls who use 29 days, that means there's a Jerome, there's a Marcus, there's a Alex, you have to have the Alex, you know what I'm saying? There's a Matthew, you know what I'm saying? There's a John, no.
The game is changing.
And it's our fault. It's our fault. It's men's fault. Now women are smarter than us.
Yeah.
We're becoming dumb.
Oh, I'm telling you. And then, so October 1st to October 31st is tryouts. So, you know, you guys get to try out, you know, for, you know, who may have a chance to the woman.
Okay.
November 1st to November 30th is preseason. So in sports, what is preseason is just like before
it's almost like a tryout.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I got it messed up. Preseason is the season before the actual season. Okay. So it's just like get your feet wet, get ready to go into the season. So you have games, exhibitions.
Okay.
Exhibitions.
So that means, so preseason ends November 30th.
Okay.
Cuffing season officially begins between December 1st until January 15th. It's cuffing season.
Okay.
Actual cuffing season. January 16 to February 13 is playoffs.
Okay.
And then February 14, Valentine's Day, is the championship. So whoever wins the playoffs wins the championship.
But what happens? I want to know what happens after February 14th when the championship is won.
I don't know.
Shade Room, you guys are messing up now. I need to know what happens February 15th. But I must say though, February 14th for the championship is a great date. I truly believe whoever a guy brings on a date or a girl brings like a guy on a date on February 14th is a great date because you actually do care about that person. You know what I mean? And I think that'd be very, very, very smart. You know. With that being said, the playoffs, that's tough because I don't know, man. Like again, it's a set of great persons going against each other in the championship. That means that you took the best of the best.
Yeah.
You feel me? So pretty much, guys, if you guys have any questions in regarding to relationship question number 1, can a relationship that start in the summer last over time? Me and Cassie agree on this one. We believe that it can. It just depends on the individuals that come together. And as well as that, the cuffing season, there's a certain format to things nowadays, how it goes about. You know, we have the scouting, the drafting, the preseason, the cuffing season, and the playoffs and the championship. You feel me? And those are the things that we just talked about. Me and Cassie tomorrow, we're going to WWE, SmackDown. I feel like a big kid in a candy store right now. Like, I'm a big WWE fan. I've been a WWE fan since probably 1990 something. I can't exactly tell you the date because I was a youth. So like, you can't tell somebody that started watching something at 6, or he doesn't even remember if it was 6 when he was watching WWE. But we're going tomorrow. We're going to check WWE SmackDown. We're excited and pretty much want to know what's your favorite WWE pay-per-view. And we're going to look at the list.
So there's a lot of pay-per-views when it comes to WWE, which makes it exciting for WWE fans. So there's the Royal Rumble, the Elimination Chamber, Fastlane, WrestleMania, the WWE Payback, Backlash, Extreme Rules, Money in the Bank, which I think was recently, or still is around this time, Great Balls Fire, Battleground, SummerSlam,
which is soon.
Soon, WWE No Mercy, Hell in a Cell, TLC, which stands for Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. I don't even have to tell you what happens there. Survivor Series, Clash of the Champions, and Roadblock. And then there's also there's a NXT. NXT also has their competitions. But I would have to say mine would maybe be WrestleMania, just because they're the ones I've watched the most. I think I've also seen TLC and Hell in a Cell.
You probably seen SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Well, SummerSlam I never get to. I don't.
We saw SummerSlam last year.
Last year at Silver. Well, I call it Silver City, but now what is it?
Oh, you guys went to the movies to watch it?
Scotiabank.
No. SummerSlam we watched it at home.
Oh, we did? Apparently I watched it at home. But I've watched a few pay-per-views at the Scotiabank theaters of Silver City. And the last one we watched, The Undertaker retired.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty sad.
So you guys are big wrestling fans.
Yeah, like it was a cousin of ours that lives in Boston. Shout out to Patrice from Boston, who kind of got us into WWE. And we were like in elementary school at the time, so quite young.
Yeah. And
I would have to say, I think if I had to pick someone that I really appreciate or that I could say is my favorite, I would say John Cena because of the energy that comes with him. Not because he's pretty, because of the energy. Well, he is pretty, but because of the energy that he brings with him when he comes out, you know. But yeah, who would you, if you had to pick?
For a pay-per-view, definitely SummerSlam.
Yeah. Just
because I'm a summer baby and like my birthday is during the summer, and you know, growing up again, the most like the pay-per-view I couldn't wait for was SummerSlam because it was my birthday. So SummerSlam is like the WrestleMania of the summer. After SummerSlam, I definitely have to say WrestleMania because it's almost like a Super Bowl for wrestling, right? Like everybody just can't, like you can't wait for SummerSlam. And in terms of like favorite wrestler, like growing up it was The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Now it's kind of, because the WWE's changed, right?
The roster too.
I kind of say right now I like Finn Balor. I like Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, I can't wait for him tomorrow. I hope he's there, like, to see the entrance, whatever. You know what I mean? But, like, those are the guys that's dope. I'm not a big John Cena fan, but he's done a lot for WWE. I wish he turns into a bad guy. I've been waiting, like, him and Roman Reigns are this is my issue with WWE. Those two wrestlers need to be bad guys. I don't know why they keep shoving him down our throats.
I don't feel like Roman's getting shoved down my throat.
You don't think Roman?
Because I like him, that's why.
I like him too.
I just feel like they don't know what they're doing with him. So it's like he's kind of in the middle, so people don't know if he's a good guy or if he's a bad guy.
I'm a firm believer, if you boot a man, just make him a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make him forced to be liked. Because at the end of the day, nowadays, bad guys are being liked. You know what I mean? Like.
What's that guy that looks like that was in the three was
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Dean Ambrose and.
I don't like Seth Rollins, but I like him. He plays his
sick.
character
He's
very well.
Even since like NXT and like, I don't know if you guys remember when he was in the Shield and when he left the Shield and stuff like that, it was very, very dope.
I was mad.
Huh?
I was mad when he
left the Shield?
But yeah.
I think
the
it
way
was
he did
sick. And like the next day he comes out, new entrance, new everything. I think he's a sick champ. The guy I didn't really like was Daniel Bryan. Like yes. Yeah,
but he's still a very big character, I guess, within WWE because like he still attracts a lot of people. I kind of see what you mean though, but I still feel like right now he's such a big person that.
To me it was like, if you're not gonna make him champion, how long are you gonna make him suffer? Like he becomes champion, then Randy Orton cashes in his money in the bank, and then he loses it. I'm like, let's go, because I didn't want him to be champion. I didn't like his swag. I'm one of those guys like. You kind of have to have a certain mic presence to you.
Yeah.
And that's what I think makes wrestling so dope. It's like, yeah, you can be a dope wrestler, but you got to have the mic presence. You got to be able to like talk to the crowd. And that's what Roman Reigns doesn't have.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Get him a manager. Like, listen, Roman, I have a lot of free time. I could be your manager. You feel me? Like, if I was in WWE, I'd be the most hated character. You know what I mean? I don't even want to be like, I'd be like, you boo me. Yes, boo me. I enjoy it. You feel me?
Speaking of, well, two things.
Yeah.
He reminds me of the guy with the selfie.
Who?
That walks around with
Fandango?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so disrespectful. For all the rest, I remind you.
Because of your character, because you're so like out there and you're so like.
I hate Fandango, and he's a good wrestler, but I hate
the character.
I feel like WWE needs to like look at some of the characters and be like, yo, we have so many champions. You know what WWE needs to do? They need to do rankings to make it more clear. Instead of like having different, you know what I'm saying, different situations with characters, they need to like have, okay, since you lost to Brock Lesnar, you go down the pool, he's up next. And then you keep going on it. And I think it's dope because you have guys coming in from NXT that are just, NXT, if you guys don't know what NXT is WWE's development center. So they come out from the indies and wherever they come out, and then they go to NXT, and then after that, bam, if they like you, you go into the WWE and stuff like that. Mm. But the characters, but nowadays, I'm not gonna lie to you, like Triple H, what is he?
Isn't he like the general manager?
He's like the talent operation or something like that.
Oh, okay. General managers.
Yeah. He's doing a great job with their talent. You know, you have, what's his name? You have the big Samoa Joe. You have Shinsuke Nakamura. Like, so Shinsuke Nakamura can't even speak proper English. And everybody loves him. You know what I'm saying? This is WWE talk, you know?
And then you mentioned Randy Orton. It was around this time last year that he went against, in the ring, wasn't it, Brock Lesnar?
And he got destroyed.
And the ring just destroyed completely. It wasn't even like, it was like a matter of minutes. It was just, he took the biggest ass with it. It was crazy.
Well, it's kind of like Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg too. It was like 2 seconds and people were mad about it last year.
I think it's because Goldberg doesn't have cardio anymore.
He doesn't.
I don't think Goldberg could.
It's the drinking. It's the beer.
I don't think Goldberg can wrestle like he
He's
used
like
to.
cut off on his beer.
You know, like, I don't. But he's in shape for 50. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, how can you be 50 and look like that? Like, I don't look like that. You know what I'm saying? But now, relationship question number 2. Is it possible to turn a woman with a shady history into a housewife?
I mean, everything's possible, right?
Yeah.
Anything's possible. I think that it could be hard just because of the challenges that come with that woman's past.
Yeah.
But it could be possible. Like there may be an issue with trust.
Okay.
That comes with it. But I mean, if the woman is that's actually what she wants, like she wants a stable relationship, then I mean, anything's possible. If you were to ask me if it's possible for a man, like to turn a man with a shady past into a husband, I don't know. No one saw my face there, I don't think so. But it could be possible. Like if I were to give you like a percentage, like maybe like 20% chance.
God damn, 20% chance? That's no chance at all. I mean, I think there are a lot of great men out there, and I'm speaking to all the men in the world. You know, I feel you, brother. Shout out to the guy in Switzerland right now. Guys with shady. Before we answer the actual question, because Cassie gave me another question, I think men change. It just takes time. It takes time, and it takes experience, and it takes satisfaction. I think men change with time. I think men have to accomplish a certain stuff in their life before they commit to one girl, because committing to one woman is hard. It is hard, but again, it depends on. Like for example, for me, I can commit to one person. Like I don't have an issue with that. Like if I have one girl, I have one girl. Call it a day. If I'm single, well, that's a different story. But if I have one girl, I don't need to have 4, 5, 7 women because I'm not that type of guy. Like I'm not a guy out there. I like to have that certain prestige. I like to have that certain, you know what I mean? That certain like swag with me. Like yeah, like this man is loyal. This man is dope. This man is that. Because I feel like my image is like. It's so key because you want to have the younger generation look at you and be like, man, this man is the perfect man. Because let's be real, okay? Like, I have a dad in my life, and you have your dad, and your dad's not going to come up to you and be like, oh, yeah, so, like, you got a boyfriend? Like, looking all interested? Like, my son's not going to come up. Like, if I ever have a son, he comes up to me and be like, yeah, daddy, so how is it with the girls? Like, I'm not gonna be his friend. I'm his dad, I'm his father. So I'm not gonna be able to act. Like, the real me would be like, listen, son, like, you're about to experience some messed up shit. Just don't listen to your mom. Like, she don't want you to know this, but she's gotta be like, listen, son, just be smart. Be that. And then he tells you, oh, daddy, I did this. And then as a dad, you just gotta keep your composure. You gotta be like, word? Okay. Did you use protection? Yeah. Good. That's it. And then meanwhile, you go into a room, you start being emotional as flip. I'm gonna be one of those dads. Like I can already see it when my son tells me, "Yo, daddy, I lost my virginity."
I'm gonna freak out as a mom.
I'm gonna be like this. Where was I? You know, like what has to do with anything, dad? And then I'll be like, hey, you know, like my son's gonna be, I'm like, hey, listen, your dad just told you something. Where was I? Are you at work? Oh. Does your mom know about this? He'd be like, no, you should tell her. And then I'll be like, okay. And then I'll go in like, you know, and then I'll be like, let's go. And he tells me, yeah, daddy, having more than times I heard. My eyes are open, but like it sucks because you want to trip and shout, give him a hug, but that's not what a father does, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, to answer your question, if you can turn a woman with shady history into a housewife? I think so. I think women have their calling. I think women have a man out there for them. You know what I mean? Just because she wasn't loyal to you doesn't mean she won't be loyal to another dude. Women have their calling. It's like this. I'm a pretty boy, you feel me? Even though I'm not too pretty right now, but I'm still pretty. But bad boys are played out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, women that love bad boys. And I want to put this on air right now. Everybody watching on Instagram, Facebook, pretty boys run this. You feel me? Like, there's no such thing as, oh, he's bad. No. Girls want a guy that knows how to dress, that looks good, that smells good. You feel me? Like, bad boys, yeah, just become pretty. You feel me? Just become pretty. But, like, yeah, you can. Like, women change. Like, just because she slept with the whole football team in 2017 don't mean she'll sleep with the whole soccer team in 2020. Like, women change. Priorities change. I am a firm believer in double standard. No, there's no double standard, I'm sorry. I feel like we should treat everybody with a fair share. I think men change, and I think women change. It's just that one person. It takes that one person, and it takes time. Like, it takes time, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's about giving that person the chance, I guess. Giving that person like the one chance.
yeah, the one chance.
And then, but if you mess up though.
Because we think, like, honestly, in our generation, we think everybody cheats.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think everybody cheats. You know what I mean?
I think it's.
And if a woman cheats, it's because of a guy.
Yeah.
Or because she doesn't really like you.
I think it's because of how social media is now, you know, because there's Instagram with the DMs.
I think it's always been like this. I think, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I listen to baby boomers talk.
Mm-hmm.
Baby boomers were wild. Like, think about it this way, right? Like, nowadays in our daily jobs, you go in with the youngest person and everybody's old. But go back to 1960. They're graduating university and they're going to work together.
Yeah.
Like, they're getting hired at the same time. So your boss is 24, 23, 22. So the whole clique line, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what happens. So I truly believe, like, it all depends, but generations are all the same. Like, we can say, yeah, but, like, I'm pretty sure, like, think about it, like, I was having a discussion, we wear ripped stuff, like, ripped jeans, like, shirts with holes in it. My goodness, what the hell is my kid gonna wear? Half a pants? Where are you going? You only have one pants. Daddy, that's the swag. What am I going to tell him? But you have one. Where's the other side of the pants, fam? You know what I mean? So, like, I can't wait. I think baggy's coming back in style, though.
Baggies?
Yeah, I think baggy
You mean,
stuff.
like,
Baggy jeans.
really?
A bit. I think it's going to be less skinny.
Right.
But it's coming back into style. Some way, somehow, you know? But we want to know your opinion. Can a girl with a shady history become a housewife? We've seen, you know, notable women do it. Kim Kardashian, you know.
Kim Kardashian?
Yes. Where was she? Where was she?
Bro, Kim Kardashian was always a housewife type.
She wasn't.
She was never someone,
was.
I never recall Kim Kardashian being a person with a shady past.
If you're gonna refer to her tape, that's different.
And I'm a firm believer, if you're talking about the sex tape, I think the sex tape came kind of like while they were filming.
It did, because it was on
It did.
episode-
I
it
don't
was
think the
on
sex
season
tape is
one
what made
or two.
her boom. Because
It
they already
was
had the
season
show
two.
before the sex tape.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, ladies. I know you guys are Kim Kardashian fans. I'm in a Kim Kardashian environment. I am not going to talk bad about Kim Kardashian. But, with that being said, we're talking about a girl that was married that was creeping with Kanye West.
No, wait, this is, Kanye came
about
after
Humphries?
Chris Humphries?
Yes.
She didn't even like him.
She didn't like.
Then why did she marry him?
You know, her and Kanye were friends before Chris.
Yeah.
Let me drink my water.
Him and Kanye were friends years ago. Like, they have like a relationship worth like
Which
more
we've
than
seen in
10
this
years.
season.
See, this is the problem I have with our generation. Then you're saying I should marry my best friend.
Well, depends.
I should marry my best friend. Instagram, should I marry my best friend?
But then
She
why would
got
you-
married.
Wait, it's one of our topics later.
True.
Okay?
True.
But, you know, her thing, I think she got married to Chris Humphries too quick. She had a fever, but you know when you're in the moment, like you're dating someone and you feel a spark, and I guess she thought that it meant that they were for each other. I think Chris Humphries was a problem.
I think he was, but like
I think
in
he
the
was
show, in the
He
show,
was such a great guy.
No.
I don't know. He
No,
kind
he
of had
was annoying.
he had an arrogant stuff, but I
Yeah.
feel like in the show she talked about how she's like 30 and like she feels like her life failed. I don't know if that was towards the
I
end.
think it's a reason why she rushed the wedding, but because they got married like quick things. But it wasn't working, and then I guess while she was in the process of divorcing, Kanye West came in the picture.
Process.
Yeah,
while
but because he didn't want to divorce her.
Yeah.
He was giving her issues.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he took time.
Girls, Kanye was there before we even know it.
Kanye came in the picture after they separated, and while Chris Humphries was delaying signing the divorce papers. Chris Humphries didn't want to sign the divorce papers because he knew once Kanye came in the picture that they would become like the couple of the era.
Listen, I think Kim Kardashian and the whole squad. You know what? Kim Kardashian's a bad example. Khloe Kardashian. That's a fair one.
Khloe Kardashian?
Yes.
She doesn't have a shady past.
Yes, she does. Here's why I say shady. She has a great boyfriend. She had great boyfriends. And it never lasts.
No, well, Lamar Odom.
That's different.
Lamar,
She messed him up.
He was already like that.
He had problems.
Yeah, he said he's like his problem stems from when he was with his previous wife and they had a stillborn child, and he was in the environment already since when he was young.
Okay. I'll give you that.
I think it's the men who are with the Kardashians that are not with them anymore, that they let it get to their head somehow, and they.
I'm tired of the sisters.
But I feel like, you know what? I don't know, because I feel like Scott was already like that before he got with Courtney.
Scott had
You know
problems.
what? I'm tired of like the sisters. You know, what are the Jenner brothers like? Because Rob Kardashian failed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to see like the Jenner brothers just, you know, wipe out the entire roster of Hollywood. You feel me? Where's Brody Jenner at?
I'm not interested.
Well,
I'm not interested in
Brody.
I'm like, listen, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to Brody Jenner. He's a good looking man.
Brody Jenner kind of had his time too.
And
He
Yeah.
had a bit of his time on no, it wasn't
The
the
hills.
beach. It was on the hills.
Rob Kardashian failed. If I'm Rob Kardashian, I am the sexiest man on the planet.
You know, if Rob Kardashian did not have the issues he has today,
Black silk hair.
I feel like he could have.
He would have wiped out everybody. He would have been had Rihanna.
Yeah.
He should have had Beyonce at some point. What?
Because he's pretty.
Like, I'm telling you right now, my unborn son, is going after the twins. Like, Blue Ivy's too old. You feel me? Or he's gonna go after the Prince William's daughter. You feel me? Yeah, for sure.
Charlotte?
Really? They're giving Meghan Markle issues because she's half black and you're going to try to get your son...
Listen.
Oh, no, not Charlotte.
Listen.
Yeah,
We're in a different world, guys. Black people exist. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to the royal family, but you guys won't have a light-skinned prince. You feel me? And I hope, and I pray the kid comes out light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, it might not happen because Prince Harry is very, very white.
No, but it might show him the hair.
Listen,
It might show him the hair because he's redhead.
you wanna know when I'll know if the kid is really half black? Is when the kid is born and I see a head full of hair.
It'll show because red hair doesn't mix with our type of hair.
That's what I'm saying.
So it'll show.
If the kid is born with no hair, the kid is fully white. But if the kid is born with hair, it's a wrap. Fully black. You know what I mean? Power time. Power time. I just want to double check. I want to make sure that I can share this onto my Facebook with everybody.
I already shared it.
You shared it? Like live?
Yeah.
Awesome. It was on my mind the whole time. It was bugging me. But Power episode 6. Guys, God is great. Cassie is now caught up with Power.
Since last week.
Tomorrow, episode 7. I must say, Power is playing with my emotions. I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I go to bed and I'm like, damn. Like, Tommy's messed up. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I hate you, Tariq. I hate you with all my heart, Tariq. And then I'm like, man, 50 Cent is such a great actor.
He is.
People are not giving 50 Cent the props he deserves.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's playing himself, but this is too easy. Like, 50 is making me, I think he's a real asshole.
He is.
I genuinely believe 50 Cent is a real asshole. To play that character so well, that's really who you are in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But let's
people on social media, I don't know if you remember a while back, 50 Cent has a son.
Yeah.
Who came back, is it that he came back asking for money or whatever?
Yeah.
So they have been comparing 50 Cent or Kanan.
Yeah.
With his son, I forget his son that died.
Sean.
Yeah, to him in real life as 50 Cent with his son.
Man.
So it might be that he's literally just playing himself.
Man, Power fans are probably the most crazy fans on social media. Like, do you remember Proctor, aka Johnny Ferreira, when he got married? And then they're like, you should spend time trying to get Ghost out of jail. This man's like the best day of my life. They're like, you should spend more time to try to figure out how to get Ghost out of jail. But let's talk about episode 6 without spoiling it. We're at a point right now where it's like, I don't know where they're going with this. Like, I felt like taking Ghost out of jail was too early.
Yeah, because then it's like, what else? What else is gonna?
I thought Ghost was gonna be in jail for the whole season.
Yeah.
And then what happened in episode 6? I thought that was gonna be the final episode. Believe it or not, like I thought the final episode of this season, season 4, was gonna be what we saw last episode.
I think there's gonna be a few. Like usually, a good season has what, like 10.
Yeah, I think it's 10 episodes. They're trying to go to 13.
Oh really?
Yeah, but again, 50 Cent's trying to threaten Stars. He's like, he's gonna take power out of Stars again.
Oh really?
I would love to because I want Power to be in October. The summer thing doesn't work for me. Like it's hard.
Or maybe like they'll cut this season, or they could do like a half, like a season 4, like half of it, and then the other half in the fall.
Can they
some
do that?
Some shows do that. Like they'll do
Yeah,
half.
you know why they can't? It's because it's too short.
Oh yeah.
Shows that do that, they have like 20 episodes. But I kind of like shows with 10 episodes per season. I feel like it's simple, it's easy to catch up. It's like, for example, right? I started the Blacklist. You guys watch Blacklist?
I used to watch it,
But
and then
it must get annoying, eh?
It's long. That is long. Like it has a lot of seasons.
But does it get annoying?
It does get annoying. That's why I stopped watching it. But I want to restart watching it because it's on Netflix, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Power episode 6, the narrative is crazy, and Power is also the one episode, like the one show where they actually have like RIPs for their characters.
Yeah.
I think that's super dope. They put a bio out of every character that dies. He was such a great character. Came in the show July 2014 without doing any spoilers once again. But I can't stand Dre.
Dre is becoming annoying. I hate how he's playing. I hate how he seems like he's always playing sides.
Yeah.
I don't like. To me, it's just like pick a side and then deal with the consequences.
True.
I just would like for him to pick a side and deal with the consequences. I must say, for the last couple of episodes, I've been hating on Tariq because he's annoying. Like, what are you doing?
Tariq is literally at a point right now where he's the typical son gone bad. Like he's gone to a point where he can't come back. I thought last episode he would have saw the light, but he's still acting weird, and I feel like slapping him. I want to slap Tariq so bad, like Haitian calot, like what it shoots, you know what I mean, like ips, you know what I mean, and then he's like kissa. That's all I want to tell him, you know what I mean. He's
annoying. He's annoying. Like, what are you doing to your family? Like, what are you doing?
I think, and this is not a spoiler, guys, but I think the daughter might die.
The sister?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I would hope not, because she's so innocent.
They said, because 50 Cent said Power's about to get emotional.
Oh, poor thing.
And this has been an emotional season. Even for me, like, the first couple of episodes with Ghost and stuff. Angela, I've been hating her. Like, my heart couldn't take it. I would go into work the next day and just think about her.
So annoying.
I'm like, Angela, why are you doing this to me? It's not even real. Like, I like you as a real person, but like, damn. I can't stand her.
Yeah.
Right?
And then Tommy went to Chicago.
See, Tommy going to Chicago was very interesting as well, because the narrative was, why did Tommy go to Chicago when he kind of knows that was going to happen?
Yeah.
Like, you're taking a chance with a cartel that knows you killed him.
Yeah.
So, like, why are you going to go?
Yeah.
But I guess he had no choice because
he had no choice. And they kind of like, he was kind of forced, I think. Like, he had no choice on going anyway.
Yeah.
But I think he knew, like, once he got there that whatever might happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, but anyways, that was, it was an interesting,
and the thing
interesting part.
The thing too, I'm trying to figure out with Tommy's dad, because he's still there. Tommy's dad is still there, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, so what's going on? Like, why does he need to talk to Tommy so bad? I'm starting to think his wife is no, because Tommy's mom is actually Tommy's mom.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out, so what's his deal? Why does he need Tommy so bad?
I know.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's very interesting. And again, too, another aspect from the show that I want people to understand is they have great writers. And I honestly thought 50 was going to die. I thought it was going to be 50 versus Kanan. I thought 50 and Kanan are gonna duke it out, or 50 is gonna try his best to, keep on screwing Ghost and then end up him and Ghost going face to face, and he kills Ghost. But that's not what happened, because now right now Kanan's gone.
Right.
Kanan's gone, so how are they like?
I think he's gonna come back.
He's gonna come back, but the thing is, him and Ghost are they're. I'm not gonna say anything, but they don't look like they have
enemies.
They don't look like they have issues right now.
Yeah, they don't look like it.
So who's the real enemy? Oh, probably the guys in Chicago.
Probably.
The new enemies. Dre. Dre has to do something crazy right now. Because Dre wants to become Ghost, so Dre is slowly becoming a problem.
Wait, maybe while Kanan is gone, Dre will slowly turn into...
Kanan?
Or no, because Ghost is out, so Kanan cannot, or Dre cannot become a Ghost, because Ghost is out.
I agree.
So, maybe Dre is going to start siding against Ghost?
I don't think
he
so.
He has to pick a side.
Because
Dre, you need to pick a side.
Because
I can't.
They're going to figure out what happened last episode. It was Dre.
That's true.
Because they specifically said, make sure you don't do this or that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I think. But again, guys, make sure I watch Power.
Someone dies in this episode, guys. I'm not going to say who. But I didn't say who. I didn't say who. We lost someone, unfortunately. I'm super sad.
Yeah, but then they're going to wait, like, the whole thing in their mind is going to be like, oh shit, somebody's dying. When is the person dying?
It's not really a spoiler.
Speaking of spoilers, Game of Thrones episode leaked.
I know, apparently on YouTube too.
That's so disrespectful. How are you guys gonna leak a Game of Thrones episodes?
But why are we crying?
No. I'm pissed.
If I was up to date, I would be happy that this thing is on YouTube.
No. As a Game of Thrones supporter, I struggled to find season 2 and season 3. You feel me? And you guys are just gonna leak it like that? And I'm like, where the flip was I? Is it still on there?
I don't know.
It's on, eh?
Maybe at this point
it's tomorrow's episode, right?
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow's episode.
See, whatever. I'm gonna be a great fan, and I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and watch it. But Game of Thrones is going nuts right now.
I heard.
Like right now, we're only at what episode?
Isn't it episode 2 or 3?
Episode 3.
3?
Episode 3. We're like going on episode 3. The violence.
Yeah,
The violence I've been witnessing. I'm like, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Jon Snow is a boss. I believe, like, I'm not gonna spoil because again, Game of Thrones supporters. I don't want to spoil. I know you guys are strong support. I don't know who's watching, but listen, Jon Snow and Khaleesi, there's something that's gonna happen.
Really?
I feel like there's something. You're not up to date yet.
No, you mean like romance?
What episode are you at?
Oh my gosh,
what season are you at?
I'm season 1, episode 8. But guys,
okay.
in all fairness, I was actually supposed to be on season 2 right now, but because I kind of just stopped watching, and I knew that Game of Thrones was coming back in July, I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna start watching everything. I'm gonna do a marathon, and I never did it until it started, and now this is where I'm at. I decided to restart season 1, and that's where I'm at right now. And I'm very sad because everyone's talking about how season 7 is great, but I will catch up.
Okay, let me give you a quick. I just want to put.
I heard a lot of people from season 1 are not in season 7. That's what this girl. I went for dinner at Joey's. Joey's Lansdowne at Joey's at Rito, and we were talking about Game of Thrones, and she told me a lot of people in season 1 are not in the current season.
Let me tell you something, okay? I don't want to spoil it for you, but this is what I'm gonna tell you. Season 1 is not what it is right now.
Yeah, totally.
Like the narrative in season 1 is not the narrative in season 6.
Okay.
Just understand that characters develop.
Yeah.
There's a character development that's going to happen. You're not gonna see it right now. The reject of the family is king, and that's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, really?
That's all I'm gonna tell you.
I think I already know.
I'm just gonna tell you, but the thing, but that's what I'm saying. For you to get to that level is gonna take time. It's gonna take sweat. It's gonna take tears. It's a lot of shocking stuff. If you can survive season 2 and season 3, you're okay.
Okay.
Those are the hardest seasons. After that, season 4 gets crazy.
I would like to be up to date by this fall.
Yeah.
Because you know, with work.
Honestly, you'll be sad. Honestly, if I'm you, take your time. Like no, if I'm you, take your time because I'm at a point right now. It's like when I finished season 6, I was sad because I invested a lot of nights watching Game of Thrones. I'll be like, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay, today we're watching 4 episodes. You know what I mean? And that's really what it is. Game of Thrones character development is just on another level. The writing is amazing, and it doesn't follow the books. Everybody, like right now, is on the same like playing field. We don't know what's gonna happen. But again, I can't talk to you about it too much because I know you haven't watched it. But character development and HBO ain't loyal, and that writer is not loyal. HBO don't give a flip about characters, and the author of Game of Thrones does not give 2 flips about his characters. And it's going to be something very interesting. Vlad, shout out to Vlad. Vlad knows it very well. Like, you're going to see, like, Khaleesi becomes a boss.
Really?
Like, oh yeah,
I feel like you see, but like, and this is.
Khaleesi gets messed up. Like, she's getting, like, raped and stuff like that right now.
She's getting abused?
She's not abused. Wasn't it in season 1 she's getting abused?
Well, I guess you can consider it abuse, right? By what's his Drogo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like the first time it was because she wasn't into him like that.
Yeah.
But with time, I guess she just.
Trust me, it gets insane. Keep watching. You are gonna. It's one of honestly like I'm a vouch for 3 shows. I'm a vouch for How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh.
I'm a vouch for Power. And I'm a vouch for Game of Thrones. People keep telling me to watch The Wire.
No, I've never.
Like, apparently it's one of the most amazing shows. People keep telling me, if you want to watch an amazing show to that level, The Wire. But The Wire is a bit older. It's like Idris Elba was in his 20s, guys.
Oh, really?
You should watch Luther.
See, like, Sabrina, our manager, tells me about this guy, Luther. I'm not into bad guy. If you guys don't know what bad guy means, it means things. We're Haitian. I'm not into stuff like that. What am I going to watch called Luther? Then I'm going to go to church the next day. I'm one of those, eh? Like, I'm going to go to church the next day and I see it weighs heavy on my conscience.
Oh my God.
You know, but yeah, Idris Elba's young in the show.
Wow.
Like, he's very, very young. And I started watching episode 1, but I couldn't last. Because, again, right, like, I'm watching too many shows right now.
Yeah.
And I was never a show guy.
Yeah.
I became a show guy. I guess I'm getting old. Like I'm becoming a home.
I feel like when you're watching so many shows, it's hard to add on. Like right now, I'm only trying to catch up on one show, which is Game of Thrones. But that alone is so much. I cannot invest any other time on any other show.
Trust me, don't.
Like right now, I'm a Big Brother fan, and I let go of Big Brother just so I can concentrate.
It's worth it
on Game of Thrones.
But one thing I'm gonna tell you: once you get to season 6. Watch season 6. Like, whatever, if it's in the fall, watch season 6. Take a break. Watch season 7, because Game of Thrones season actually starts in April.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Game of Thrones is a fall show.
Okay.
No, it's a spring show.
Okay.
The reason why they started Game of Thrones in the summer is because winter came late.
Right.
So, I think there's 8 episodes for this season.
Okay.
And then next season, which is the last season, season 8, there's 6 episodes. Usually it's 10 episodes, that's it.
That's sad.
That's sad. It's very sad.
Very sad.
I feel like everybody's gonna die, but that's just my opinion.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a crash course. Just think about it this way: every season, they're getting closer and closer to meet everybody. Oh, and just remember, season 1 is the last time all the stars are together. Like
season 1 is the last season that all the stars are together.
Yes. Just remember that, and it gets annoying. So, are you watching it or are you up to date?
I don't watch
Sabrina
that.
doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
No.
It's medieval stuff. I don't watch that.
No, trust me.
You have to watch it.
No,
It's really
trust
good.
me. My brother survived, and my brother is a 2002 baby. You know how these millennials are. They have no patience. I had to glue into it. We fought. You have to watch it.
It's not like she thinks medieval. You know when we think of medieval?
Yeah.
Like it's not like that. Like yeah, like the time in which it's supposed to be filmed in. But I feel like there's still. I don't know. It doesn't feel like what you think it is.
Trust.
It's really good.
It's really not what you think it is. It's more, I would say, related to the combat. It's not about, like, they don't focus on the living in terms of, like, how they're doing, how to, you know what I mean? Like, it's really like war.
Is it on Netflix?
No, but I have it.
Shows like that, you can't put it on Netflix.
I have a USB with all those seasons.
Eh?
Yeah, I have.
For real?
I have. What is Vlad saying? Vlad is saying Game of Thrones equals if Scandal and Lord of the Rings had a baby. For you, Sabrina.
I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. I didn't watch Scandal either.
No, but it gives you an idea. It gives you an idea of what it's like. I agree with the statement. It's true. It's a very good statement, Vlad. To paint the picture for people who haven't watched it.
I want to watch Scandal, but I feel like it's too much for me.
It's long. I feel like Scandal is long to get into. Like the getting into.
Is it true Olivia Pope is just a badass? Or is it over?
I think she becomes.
Well, the season ends anyways. The series are ending or did end or whatever.
That is on Netflix if you want to watch it.
Whoa! Scandal's done?
Pretty sure I saw something that.
But no, the next season is the final season.
Yeah, I think so. Shows come soon. I don't know.
So she's banging the president? That's what it is? Or is the president's term done?
I'm not watching Scandal.
I
watched season 1 only.
Oh.
And then I stopped because I was invested in other shows.
I got so into it like right now, you know what I mean? And then How to Get Away with Murder, another show where character development is very key.
Now that show plays with my emotions.
We don't know what's happening next show. Like last year I didn't
Emotions.
emotional.
Yeah. Emotions.
Guys, watching How to Get Away with Murder, me and my brother are like, we didn't even talk to each other. Like, we're like, yo, it was nighttime. Like, hey man, you know, I was like,
that show plays with emotions.
I'm like, why is Shonda Rhimes doing this to us? What did I do to you, Shonda? I know you make money off of this, but why? You kill Wes?
Yeah,
that was very, like,
I was upset.
He's a star.
Yeah.
Wesley is a star. Anyhow, Game of Thrones, episode 4 tomorrow. Y'all make sure to watch it for those that benefited from the leak. I need to know who leaked that. I need to know who leaked that. I need to put it on YouTube. You ungrateful? I don't want to say anything. I don't know. Shout out to all the hackers around the world. You guys have a great job. You know, and last but not least, relationship question number 3. I know this question has been a lot, like this podcast has been, episode has been like around a lot of relationship questions.
It's cuffing season.
It's cuffing season. It's upon us, guys. And we want to know all these relationship questions. To all my people on Instagram, what up, what up, what up? You know, we are the Power Circle. We go on every Saturday from 2 to 4, 2 to 3, all depending how much we feel about. It's no, for real. We go out as long as we want to go. It's our show.
Also, if we have guests too. If we have guests, it may go on a little longer.
It may go on a little longer, but see, here's the thing, and this is the generation right now. They didn't want to give us opportunity, so we created opportunity. They didn't want to give it to us. We freaking went and dropped it. Like, I got my phone right now. You feel me? But honestly, that's what it is, you know? We go on, we're the Power Circle. I'm Reggie Cash, this is Cassie B. This is what we do. We're from Ottawa, Ontario. Follow the Instagram page. If you guys don't know what we do, please go read the description on the Instagram page. Like our fan page on Facebook and follow us as well on Facebook. We got big stuff coming in. We're going to have a YouTube channel very, very, very soon for our guests so we can put the interviews out there for guests. We're also going to have the Facebook Live aspect of things because we like the interaction. People like to see us talking to you guys and all that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we want to do. In terms of podcasts, the mics are going to come as well. This week we didn't have the mics, but don't worry, everything's coming. We're just getting everything organized for you guys. And then we're going to put it on an app so you guys can listen to it when you guys are going to Kingston or going to Petawawa or going to, I don't know, Alabama or Boston, New York, you name it, Toronto. You guys can listen to our voices.
The dreams are big, guys.
The dreams are big. And big shout out to Perez Hilton. I see you, Playboy. Honestly, I'll be very honest. I didn't know who you were. You know, I didn't know who you were, Perez.
Perez.
Perez. I'm so sorry. I didn't know who you were, but I want to introduce myself. This is on Instagram. I'm Reggie Cash Jr. I am a host, entertainer, radio host, MC, all of the above. You want me to come to California, Mexico, you know, Italy, France, Greece, wherever you are, I'm going. I just want two things. I want Wi-Fi. I want a house and a maid. The house and the maid is combined into one. And that's it. And then I will work for you. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real, Perez Hilton, thank you so much for liking our stuff on Instagram. We were super excited to see that you liked it. We're so grateful. And you make us, it's like you're encouraging us to keep us doing what we're doing, which is what we're going to do.
And
So
this is what we're going to keep doing until we can't do it anymore. We are transitioning in terms of being audio entertainment. I don't know who's doing audio entertainment. You can go on the car circle right now. We talk about everything. We even talked about Neymar. You know what I mean? We talked about Jaden Smith's haircut. We talk about local news, of course. We talk about general news, national news, any type of news. We have it. Of course, we have to be somewhat interested in it. Don't forget that aspect.
Yeah.
Don't forget about that aspect. Come on now, guys. But this is what we do. Make sure, and as well as that, we are the faces of the Power Circle. Until further notice. Until like we get to like Donald Trump level, then we'll hire Cassie B. Then we'll hire a Reggie Cash. And this is 2017. Who knows, in 2027. All of us will be there, we'll be watching the show and giving criticism. But at the end of the day, we want to see growth. I want to be able to tell you guys, everybody that watches this show, believe in what you are doing. This is a different breed of show. We don't just interview people. We talk about everything. We want you guys to feel welcome. Shout out to the people on Facebook. I want to give a quick shout out to Vlad real quick, you know. He's been a supporter of the show. Much respect.
Day one.
And I'll always remember that. You feel me? He's put in mad work where he's at right now in his life. CBC, big shout out to Fatima too with what she's doing. People that dream big, keep dreaming big. I know it's tough, but you have to put everything you got into that one dream. Because we're in a situation in a generation where a lot of people keep criticizing themselves. Don't criticize yourself. Yo, if you're good at drawing freaking broccoli, keep drawing broccoli. Stop saying, man, I suck, I'm ugly, I'm this. You know how many ugly billionaires there are? There's no such thing as a cute billionaire. Okay? Unless it's me. But like, other than that, you can't. Yeah, Seth doesn't like it when I get too cocky. It's not my fault. I swear it's a lead on me. I try to be humble so much, and I will be. But until then, I can't. You know what I mean? But yeah.
And then another shout out to people in Haiti who have been watching us. We got a lot of viewers in Haiti.
Yo, big shout out to my cousin. My cousin's moving to New Jersey in a couple of days. So, son, I love you. I'm going to see you soon. Big shout out to all my people in Haiti. When me and Cassie come down to Haiti, we're going to have a Power Circle in Haiti. I want to have some Haitian kids next to us. You know what I mean? I want to be able to be like, yo, he's seen Cassie B. I want a guy and a girl specifically. You know what I'm saying? I want to, and then see Sav. You know what I'm saying? Be next to us and dream big. You feel me? And when I'm going to be in Haiti, I speak English and Creole. Because apparently you guys don't respect when we speak French. That's what I hear. I want to give you guys the vibe that I'm American. You feel me? I'm joking. That was so ignorant. Don't take that seriously. But that was my little motivational situation for the time. Relationship question number 3. Is it possible to date someone you were previously best friends with? I think it depends. Because sometimes, right, like, we're in a generation where we just date people that we like.
Yeah.
But if you work hard at it, because nowadays we don't want to be friends with somebody that we date. We want to date you. But if you take the time, that person that you met after some 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you actually develop, you go hard to become their friends, it could work.
It could work.
But best friends as well, we're in a generation where it's sad to say, but the best friends suffer. Because the best friends who knows you the best.
Yeah, they're kind of left behind.
And that's the person you should marry.
Yeah.
Sadly but so. But like, you need to marry the best friend. And what we don't understand, like, we keep looking at, like, you know, the other couples. Probably, like, not our parents or anything. You know what I mean? They were friends.
Yeah.
And even if they're not together anymore, right? They're still friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you would be like, why the flip are you guys not together? Because they're too good together. But they were friends. You know what I mean? Like, and I think so. But again, it depends on the friendship.
Yeah.
It depends on the friendship, because some are just friends.
Yeah.
Like, people can say, yeah, because one person friends on the other, or the other person friends on the other. No, it's more like family.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'd be weird, you know what I mean? Like I grew up thinking you were my
cousin.
Like, I grew up thinking you're my cousin, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, nah, you know?
Yeah.
And then, like, I see you with him, like, isn't that your cousin? So you're gonna be there for the rest of your life. People thought it was your cousin.
Yeah, but actually, that's very sad.
It's so, like,
That's
no.
sad.
But there's the best friend where it's like, I met you in high school, and you were probably wasn't into me, or I wasn't into you, and then shit, you blew up, and I blew up. Then there's a question of pride, like, oh, now you want me. No. It all happens, but honestly, like, I feel like as a generation, we gotta focus on, if you like somebody, fine, the person's out. Because honestly, like, we're in a generation, like, especially when if women likes a guy, they'll date them after 2 days. If the guy wants a relationship. If a woman, no.
That's true.
If a woman, and this is facts, if a woman knows this guy's not just a smash, and he's like, yo, listen, I want a relationship, she'll say yes.
And women,
Yeah.
once they have their eyes set on one person,
Yeah.
and I'm not saying I'm speaking on behalf of every woman out there, but I know for myself, if I set my eye on one person,
Yeah.
you're gonna end up in a relationship with me. It's true. Women know it's true. Women know what they want. Once they set their eye on you, like, it's over.
I agree. I think, here's the deal. I think men, they, how can I put it in perspective? Men have a criteria of women they want.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy likes a girl, like, he'll go for her.
Mm-hmm.
But it depends how,
Mm-hmm.
the level of respect. Some girls are just so chill, you're wifey, automatically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's also, of course, our guys that, I'm not going to say anything, but, like, we ain't perfect. We'll have multiple situations. And that's what women don't like to understand. When you're number one, you're number one. It doesn't matter. You don't need to roll your eyes out. It doesn't matter. When you're number one, you're number one. Don't think, like, the man's going to bring side piece C to mom and dad. Like, come, men have pressure.
Really?
You're like, who's calling you? And if it's a girl, you know what I'm saying? It's like 1 a.m. and a girl calls you, you have an issue.
Mm.
But guys don't go out, yeah, this is my girl. Yeah, this is my, no. Guys show one girl. That's it. And I always had an issue. Well, for me it's different because I don't do that, but I don't think there's an issue if you're the main chick.
You don't think there's an issue if there's a main chick and other chicks?
Around?
I think there's an issue.
Me
If
too.
you have a main chick, it's the main chick.
See,
There shouldn't be other.
See, I won't be controversial and messed up, and I'm gonna give you guys from a guy's perspective. I'm not speaking for myself because I'm a changed man. You feel me? I'm a changed man. I changed, but the old me, again, the old Reg, would have a main girl and a side piece. And I'm gonna tell you why. If my main girl acts up, it's all good. And who is the side piece?
Well, what if you?
Guess who's the side piece? The best friend. The best friend.
Well, okay, what if the tables were turned and you were side piece?
I'm okay with that.
Oh, well, okay. So if you were a main man and there was a side.
Okay, see now you're right. I'd have an issue.
Right.
But again, now if it was the case now, I would have an issue. If it was the case now, I'd be pissed.
No, to me, guys out there, if you have a main chick, it's the main chick.
But don't forget, the married men have issues though.
It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, because married men don't have sex. That's what you guys don't understand.
No.
Can you blame a married man for having issues?
Couples out there, men, women, you need to go buy a book by Wendy Williams. I forget what it's called.
I don't believe in Wendy Williams.
Listen. I'm not done. You need to go buy the book. I forget what it's called, but it's written by Wendy Williams. She's standing on the cover wearing a turquoise suit. The inside is lime green. It's a tell-all book, and she tells you marriage survives when you give your man, I was gonna say, when you have sex with your man at least, like, what is it, 2 times a day, or like you have to give it to him at least once a day. Your marriage will survive. And he will not go look somewhere else for it if you're giving it to him.
That's true.
I mean, it's your problem. Honestly, I feel like with women, you're not giving it enough to your man. Well, then he's gonna go look elsewhere.
That's true, because men need the perfect innocent girl and the ratchet.
You guys really need to listen to Wendy Williams because she gives really good advice.
Men need the perfect ratchet girl and the perfect innocent girl in one. They need to. That's really what it is for us men. You know what I mean? And like I said, the reason why marriage is, and you're right. If you can do that, a man's never. And that's what I keep saying. I would never cheat, because if my girl gives me everything I need, I would never look behind. But a lot, it's not like that. Guys come in from work, they're stressed out. You know, babe, I'm too tired. The kids, my back hurts.
No, there's no such thing as being tired to save a marriage. I don't believe it. And she even says that in her book too, you know. There is a situation where this guy or this woman was saying how her husband, you know, complains that she's too tired and she doesn't have time for it. You have to make time.
True.
You have to make time.
And that's the thing, right? Like, when women want it, they want it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, as a man, I can be like, nah, baby, my back hurts. Me, it's like, I'm about to get injured. I came in from the gym with a sore knee. I'm going to just cramp up. Just ate my proteins. I'm about to lose my proteins, lose all my gains. You know what I'm saying? And I think so too. I feel like you're right. And so to answer the question.
Is it possible to date?
Is it possible? Is it possible to date a best friend?
I think you can. Depending on the situation, I think you can. It might not be today.
Well, you and your boyfriend were best friends, though.
We were best friends. We were friends from before. And fun fact, we used to remember the MSN days.
Damn.
Remember the MSN days? So we knew each other before that, okay? But he used to be my boyfriend, and we would put each other's names on MSN, you know, with the hearts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, you know what, like, we went to different high schools, and so, like, whatever, we grew out of it.
Yeah.
And then we're together again.
That's amazing. And Cassie B has a great boyfriend, I must say, and I'm proud of her. You know, and Power Circle episode 7. Power is everywhere. Why not talk about it? Those were all our topics for today. We had a blast. Next week, we got Fatima in the house, young fashion blogger.
We're really excited to have her on our show next week, and we want to shout out to all of our viewers, people who have been following us on social media lately. It's been doing very well because of you guys, and shout out to a few day ones. Vlad again, shout out to you, to Ralph also, and shout out to everyone else who's watched us today.
As well as that, Cash Boys Night, People Nightclub. Cassie B is going to be there as well. Yeah. Sabi B is going to be there as well. It's a Cash Boys Night. It's an event. It's a celebration. We want to have fun with our fans. We want to interact with our fans. So big shout out to that. Next Friday, August 11th. Make sure you guys be there. Tickets are $10. Y'all can see me or Stevie Baby or Shang or King H or Diddy. That's pretty much it for today's show. Shout out to our new viewer that just came on, Doris Royer. Big shout out to you. And that's it.